Report on the school massacre in Uvalde, Texas, confirms police could have stopped it before 19 children and 2 teachers were killed. An active shooter training center run by Texas State University points to multiple occasions when officers had a chance to target the gunman at Robb Elementary School. Janet Shamlian has reaction to the new report.
Stunning new information details missed opportunities Uvalde police had in preventing the Robb Elementary massacre. An officer armed with a rifle had the gunman in sight as the shooter approached the school building, but didn't fire. Instead, the report indicates the officer asked his supervisor for permission to shoot the suspect. The supervisor either did not hear or responded too late.
The use of force decisions always rest with the officer who's going to use the force. There was no requirement for that officer to ask for.
Bro. Are you kidding me? I don't believe this. No. No. They're straight up fucking doing this to be like, they're doing this to turn this negative situation on cops back around to be like, well, our use of force protocols are just like too bad. They're too restrictive. No shot. Have you ever met a fucking cop who didn't mag dump on a moment's notice? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? No shot. No shot. They're trying to fucking take this incredibly negative situation, this incredibly negative PR, back around to be like, well, our use of force compliance is the reason why we couldn't do it. That's bullshit, man. We just talked about Jalen Walker yesterday. That's fucking bullshit. That's a lie. Do not let them fucking get away with this shit. Come on, brother. Cops have never taken the time out and asked themselves, like, should I pull the trigger here? That's not a thing that happens. That's never happened.
For permission to shoot.
The report highlights another missed chance. The first officer arriving on the scene might have seen the gunman to prevent him from entering the building if he hadn't been driving so fast, or instead approached on foot. And the report concludes what many have believed, that based on current evidence, it is possible that some of the people who died could have been saved if they had received more rapid.
Run it back, you misunderstood the guy? No, I'm not talking about the dude's commentary. I'm talking about, like, the report that they put out there. The report is just bullshit.
The supervisor either did not hear or responded too late.
The guy is going to say that that's not a part of use of force because it's an active school shooting. Active school shootings have an entirely separate fucking rules of engagement protocol. In an active school shooting, it's all hands on deck. You shoot first, ask questions later, which is like most fucking beat cops and most of the shootings that happen with police. But it's especially shoot first, ask questions later. That is literally your main priority. Doesn't matter if you don't have fucking tactical gear. Doesn't matter if you don't have a riot shield. Doesn't matter if you don't have an AR-15 and the shooter does. The point is, the rules of engagement dictate very clearly you rush the shooter. That's it. Because the expectation from the civilians is a similar thing. Because that's the only way to stop it. So you mean to tell me that this is the one instance where they have trigger discipline? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. These guys are mag dumping on people, running away from them and shit all the time. You're telling me that there was a legitimate moment where he was like, oh, should I shoot this school shooter? Oh, I don't know. Get the fuck out of here.
The use of force decisions always rest with the officer who's going to use the force. There was no requirement for that officer to ask.
Yeah. There isn't. The rules of engagement in that circumstance are already open. It's open field. You can unload as much as you want. So I don't believe that. And I do think that the report, while it is critical of the cops, is still running defense for policing as a whole, as an institution. To turn this negative press cycle around and be like, oh, we just have like not enough, dude. We just don't have enough, or it's too restrictive.
Ask for permission to shoot.
The report highlights another missed chance. The first officer arriving on the scene might have seen the gunman to prevent him from entering the building if he hadn't been driving so fast or instead approached on foot. And the report concludes what many have believed, that based on current evidence, it is possible that some of the people who died could have been saved if they had received more rapid medical care.
We believe there should have been an entry at that as soon as you can.
The new information follows last week's emotional city council meeting.
This was not supposed to happen. You failed because you're not taking care of the city. They are 19 children dead, massacred.
A Texas legislative committee is also investigating and is expected to release its report soon. For CBS Mornings, Janet Shamlian, Houston.
Welcome back.